All right, guys, we're back again with COVID Cabal. You can hear my voice is better, but we still got a little bit we still got some stuff going on. All right, we still got some stuff going on with the throat, but much better than yesterday, as you guys can tell. All right, um, this is gonna be a big one. Okay, Salman, I know you don't want me to do the wine. I'm spending like 2 minutes on the wine. Okay, 2 minutes. We got to just ease in real quick. We're doing Alto Adige. All right, Alto Adige, right north of Verona, right north of Lake Garda, all the stuff we did with Amarone. It's a Pinot Noir, Sud Tyrol. This is a former German area. Actually, it is still very German, and they have a Pinot Noir. So let's try it out. I've never had this before. It smells great. It smells like a Pinot Noir. It smells like an Oregon Pinot Noir, actually. It's a little thin, but it's really good. It's really good. It's really nice. So look, that's the wine. Salman, you able to get past that, Salman? Is that all right? Okay. We got a lot of things to talk about today. As you guys understand, things are really heating up. Okay, and we knew it's going to get heated up. And I appreciate that you guys are worried about me on Twitter. And maybe I get taken out. Maybe I get taken out. I don't know. It's possible. I feel like I am protected, but on the other hand, and I also am not an explicitly Q account. I'm a dating and relationship coach, so maybe I'm going to post some more dating and relationship articles to sort of muddy the water. My follower count is decreasing rapidly, and people have been telling me you should protect your account again. I don't think it's going to really matter that much. It's just a delaying. It's just a delaying method. I lost 200 followers in 24 hours. 300 followers, actually. They're just gonna tear through me. I will cease to exist if I don't if I protect it. And also, I'm gonna talk about this, but and also I have to get the word out to people. A lot of you guys get unfollowed from me all the time, right? They're unfollowing people. That's how I lose my count. And so if I'm protected, then there's no way that you can really get. I mean, I can manually try to have people refollow. But look, I want you guys to understand something right now, okay? This is war. This is an information war. It's heating up. It's going to get really fucking intense. It's going to get really fucking intense. Whether or not I get banned, I need you guys to do something for me, all right? Are you guys ready to do something for me? Okay? Are you ready to do something for me? Are you ready to do something for the team? Are you guys ready? I'm not going to stop talking. I'll probably be on Gab, to be honest. Just because I Parler fucking annoys me, and if Apple's gonna get rid of them, it doesn't matter anyway. It's gonna be easy to find me on Gab. They're not gonna be able to take Gab down unless they take down the whole internet. Okay, you guys are gonna have to pick up the banner. You're gonna have to pick up the banner. Okay, if I get shot down, you're gonna have to pick up the banner. You're gonna have to start putting stuff out there for the rest of the community. Twitter is the battlefield. You cannot cede it. Gab, Parler, they're great back channels. They're great spots for us to aggregate the information. We cannot give up the battle. All right, you can code it as you want to. If they strike one of us down, there needs to be 10 more who come up in the place. All right, that's the way it's been. There are so many big accounts that were once on Twitter that talked about this stuff, and they're gone. It has not stopped anything. New accounts come up. They get followers. They get axed. That's the way it is. We accept this going into it. All right, we accept going into it. I'm going to tell you about the couple different scenarios that are going to be happening. Okay, a couple different scenarios that could be happening, and I want you to be prepared for all these different scenarios to occur. So, Magenta had a really good video today, and these things are not going to be particularly surprising based on scenarios that we hypothesized in prior periscopes. But we could be hitting a situation where there are two presidents at the same time, or no president. Okay, so they are probably going to green screen a Biden victory. They're probably going to green screen a Biden victory, regardless of what happens. I think that we're going to see some. I mean, I've been seeing some helicopters flying around doing weird shit. Um, I don't really know what to tell you guys. They're not going to give up. The reason this has continued to go on is because they continue to hijack and they won't give up, even though the energetic doesn't support them. Yep. Yep. There were, I mean, it was really, so I saw the same kind of stuff. It was really weird. Didn't make any sense. I never, these are not media helicopters. I don't know what's going on. There could very well be two presidents at the same time. Okay. Obviously, I'm not going to delete my account. You know, and guys, in terms of that bet, I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't give a fuck about it. I'll probably get all sorts of trolls. I don't give a fuck about it because the military is not leaving for Biden. Okay. Dude, life is not going to be good very long. If this, I don't look. I love the positivity, but you guys just don't get it. Like, I'm sorry, people don't get it. They're like, well, "What's your backup plan?" I don't give a fuck, guys. You don't understand. You don't understand what happens if they win. They are going to make you get a vaccine like every couple of months updated if you want to see your kids. They're not going to let you, there's going to be zero liberty. They're banning every account on Twitter. If Biden became legitimate president, I would be in jail. Within a year, I'd be in jail. Probably within half a year, I would be in jail. I'm aware of that. And you would either have to bend the knee and suck it up. All these fucking manosphere accounts, it's fucking faggots. These fucking people. Some people, I mean, what the fuck is wrong with them? Seriously, what the fuck is wrong with these people? How on earth can they be like still talking about so much bullshit with this? How can they still be doing this? It's like you're going to talk about your program, you're going to talk about how you made like $100 on this selling this product. Shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up and understand what is happening to your country and what is happening to the world. Okay? No one is coming to save you, but you better fucking do something to try to make a difference. Because if you don't, you're going to be all by your fucking self. And you can either buy into the system or you can be a fucking slave. And by the way, most of them are not going to get asked to buy into the system. I have not been contacted by the feds. I don't think I will be because I know where this is going. We're going to win this, guys. We're going to win it. The energy, it's inevitable. Okay? It's inevitable. But it's inevitable because we are going to do what we are going to do, right? What we're talking about here. It's inevitable because we're taking action. It's inevitable because we believe. That's why it's inevitable. You cannot give up. You cannot give up. Get rid of people who are giving up. Just cut them, just block them. Get away from their energy. Okay? The story of Gideon from the Bible. We need only those who are really willing to fight. We are worth more. I'm tired of carrying water for these people, to be honest. But I'm happy to carry you guys. Happy to carry you guys. We will carry each other across this. All right. D class is coming, but they could very well have. I mean, I personally think it's the most likely scenario. I mean, there's three scenarios, right? The first scenario is that there's two presidents. There's also the scenario there's no president. There's also the scenario that Trump wins outright. I don't think that Trump's going to win outright at this point. I don't think that they're. They're not gonna give up with this stuff, guys. They're not gonna give up with this stuff. So I think we're gonna have the two president situation. But just remember that they are gonna control certain branches of the government, like the CIA and FBI, and Trump's gonna control the military. Yeah, Q isn't bullshit. I'm sorry to say this. Q's not bullshit. Um, you know, obviously the people who are involved with Q are super limited, very, very limited. But I don't think you just have to look at Q. You just, I'm not sick, by the way. I'm not sick. I lost my voice at Patriots Day. Everybody knows this from last night's Periscope. I'm pushing through it for you guys because we got to talk. Because who knows? I could be gone tomorrow. Trump's courage has not failed him. He's not. He's never giving up. He said that he's not conceding. That's a really good point, Stellar. Stellaru. It's a very good point. If Q was fake, why are they targeting Q? Okay. Why are they targeting it? I mean, that's just the reality. You have to read between the lines with these things. They're going to declassify, and they're getting desperate. They are going for a 25th Amendment. They don't want them to declassify. They're freaked out. They're freaked out. They are really freaked out because they are used to having full control of things and they don't anymore. Now, on a third dimensional level, it's moves and counter moves back and forth. I mean, we have to be very honest. They made a big hit to us in the sixth. As I understand it now, the reason Trump took so long to get on stage and why he lingered so long on stage was because they were trying to delay as many of us from going over there as possible. I've been hearing things about that they were even planning on blowing up the Capitol. That was stopped. The guy who, remember the guy they keep showing with the horns, and then Austin Steinbart was in a picture with. Well, the word on the street is that this guy is actually a Marine, actually connected to the Kennedys. I've heard that as well. I don't know if that's true, but he's a Marine, and he is. Those horns have cameras, so he's been like kind of around with Antifa and stuff, and he's been observing everything. And that all those computers and stuff that were taken, they were taken by military that had infiltrated Antifa. There's a ton of moves and counter moves going on right now. Yeah, they stole all those things. Now, I've heard different theories about this, and the reality is that look, we're having fun speculating, but we have to understand that we're speculating. If we knew something was true, okay, and this is the same thing with predictions. You say like, well, what's going to happen next? I don't know what's going to happen next because there's everything is dependent on what the other move makes, and this is like speed chess right now. People are making there's this move, then there's this move, then there's this move. You have sort of energetic structures, and you can understand that these are probabilistically correct. Like it's going to go here most likely, right? We know where the energy is going, and we know that the energy likely manifests this thing. But when they hijack it, they can direct the energy to a different thing, and so then rather than deal with it in one way, they have to deal with it another way. And that's another reason why the process has continued to play out so long. I mean, it is to get them to reveal themselves, all the stuff we talked about in prior periscopes, but they're also just trying to make it so that so that they can win. They're trying to win, get every avenue they possibly can to win. All right. D-class is a rough option, but they've always had it, and they're going to do it. They can just dump declassification. This is one of the reasons I've told you we're going to win because we have tons of options. They are trying to make it as easy as possible, and the cabal is trying to make it as bad as possible. And where we end up is the combination of those actions and our own vibration. I think Alice Kennedy's real. Yeah, I think she's legit. I don't know if everything she's saying is 100% correct. Nobody is saying anything 100% correct. Okay? nobody is as clued in as the president. Like the Q team is a very, very small number of people, like very small number. And we're looking at Trump cued in, right? There are people who are very close to him. Wano Savin, I mean, he's on a similar level, I think, towards Powell and Flynn, but um, he's not Q. He's not in the Q team. But the point I'm trying to make here is that, yeah, this is going to go on until equinox Easter, probably, as we said. And it's going to get really messy because we're at the point, okay, look at this as the birthing. Look at it as the birthing of a world, okay? And I just had a baby. If you look at this stuff and it's actually a really good analogy because we've gone through different stages. We've gone through contractions for a long time. But now we've been pushing this entire last year. We've been pushing, trying to push into this new world. I'm drinking. This is it's really nice actually. Hard to find though. Good luck trying to find this. Yeah, maybe he's inaugurated on April 1st. I don't know. Juan doesn't know because I want to. I feel energetically a really big pull between the equinox and Easter. I felt that. You guys remember from prior periscopes, I talked about that, I think, easily 2 weeks ago. That I've been feeling that is the spring was the time, but I don't really see it going into May. I don't see it going into May. I think Easter is significant. I think the equinox is significant. We are but we are going to have to continue to push forward with this. It's about to go into the open. Okay? We could have a smooth birth. We're not having a smooth birth, but the baby's coming. You guys understand this? The baby's coming. You can't stop the baby from coming. If you're a woman in labor, you can only go forward. And the baby might come easily and the baby might come difficultly, right? But the baby's coming. And that's what I mean by the inevitability. I'm not worried about this stuff. I'm so fucking tired of these people that don't fucking get it. They still don't fucking get it. How can you not fucking get it at this point? How can you not fucking get it? It's so fucking obvious. So fucking obvious. What do you think? We have been shut down for a year. Do you think now going to the UK, you have to quarantine for 2 weeks, even if you test negative? How fucking stupid are you that you cannot understand what is happening? I'm so fucking tired of it. If it's so obvious, why 016 courts? Are you a fucking idiot? What? The entire system is corrupted. We are smart enough to understand what is going on here. It's not about, oh, whoa, oh, well, the court said this. Are you fucking so stupid that you can't look at the evidence yourself and say it should be adjudicated on? There is no justice in our justice system. There's no health in our healthcare system. We can go on and on with this. It's broken, and that's why it's dying. But you need to understand, and you need to fucking fight. I get banned. You start posting. You know, you guys are ready. You can all do what I'm doing. You can all do what I'm doing. You know, I've been hearing that, this is one of the things that Alice Kennedy said, that They were going to blow up the Capitol. And you know what that would have meant, guys? That would have meant that I would have been blown up in the Capitol because I mean, depending on how you define it, I was second wave of people going in there. I would have been blown up if they blew up the Capitol. We need to fight. We need to fight. It doesn't matter. I don't take back anything I said at that time because I understood the energy. That's the way we all feel. But we need to start. We need to really bring that, and we can continue to fight digitally. Yeah. So let me talk about the woman who died. This is important. This is an important thing. Man, I got so passionate. Now I'm like fucking up my voice even worse. Special operations saved us. The special operations saved us. There's a lot of patriots who care. There's a lot of people of the light who care, and they're grounded and they're fighting. So this woman, all right, there's a bunch of different theories going on about it. Was she actually killed or was she not? I don't know if she was killed or not. I'm inclined to believe she was killed because of how she reacted in the video. There's certain things you can't fake when you're dying. That said, I will tell you something that I have always found strange when I saw the first video, and that was this woman, Babbitt or whatever. She was trying to climb through the window towards them while they had guns drawn. Okay. And there were Antifa people, Black Lives Matter insurgents right there to record the entire thing. And her body was taken away immediately, like that, taken away immediately. All right. So, Linwood made some sort of statements. She had this account, and then, they wanted to make it like a Linwood tweet so they could go after all the Q people, they could go after our entire crew. I don't know how much was faked, but the reality is that even if she was a 14-year-old Air Force veteran, right? As okay, as Michael Jaco said, remember Michael Jaco, SEAL Team 6, CIA. When you're in the Air Force for 14 years, you get 20 years, you get retirement. You're not leaving. Now, Linwood's not a liar at all. You're not leaving, right? You're not getting out. So I don't know whether this woman was MK Ultra'd, but the response, remember when she died, it was like the family, mother-in-law was like, I don't know why she would do something like this, right? There's all sorts of weird shit around it. And they wanted someone to die. And so I don't know whether it was a fake death or whether they had her ready to die, right? Whether they had her ready to die. I can tell you that when I first saw it and I heard about this, I was extremely shocked to hear that a 14-year-old Air Force veteran was going to jump through. Like, I thought that when I first heard a girl was shot, I'm like, oh, she must have gotten clipped by mistake. But you see it, she is actually trying to get through the door window. And you're kind of thinking to yourself, what sane person would do that? Especially a 14-year Air Force veteran. And what are the chances of having Black Lives Matter Antifa right there to film the entire thing? Okay, I saw when they were trying to break one of the doors to the Capitol, there was a gun pointed there. People were like, why are you stopping? It's like, there's a gun pointed at us. And everyone stopped. So If I had to guess, to be honest, I would say she was mind controlled. That's my guess. I think she got killed, but I think it was mind controlled. But maybe she wasn't killed. Maybe it was crisis actor. I don't know. I don't know about that. The point is that she was planted there. Exactly. That's the point. She was planted there. No doubt about it. And I can tell you guys, as being in the fucking building, coming down the stairs and having 3 guns pointed at me, turning the corner and seeing tear gas down the hallway. I didn't hear the shot. I didn't see the body. I had no idea what happened. It was just like there's been shots fired. One of the Capitol Police said. She may have, but look, 14-year Air Force veteran. And as I recall, she was in, well, I guess I don't recall enough about it, but I think I saw something about where she was, what kind of stuff that she did. It stinks. It stinks. It's a false flag. And guys, I was involved with it. I saw it all firsthand. I saw it all happen. Dude, I was there smoking cigarettes on the top of the Capitol. I saw the entire vista. It was crazy. And it's crazy to see how they make the sausage, right? Because now I've been inside the meat grinder. I can see the sausage. Yeah, guys, I mean, get on Gab because Andrew Torba is like us. I mean, Gab has long been a place where you just had tons and tons of hateful people. I can be honest about this. Gab has had all sorts of crazy lunatics who got refuge there because they were kicked out. I'm not saying they should have been kicked out, but I'm just saying that Gab was very negative energy in 2016. I didn't like it. But Andrew Torba is legit. And he's not going to bend the knee ever. They haven't had an app because he won't bend the knee. So whatever happens to Parler, I would just be prepared to go on Gab because Gab is the last bastion. There's no doubt Gab will last through this. I don't have much more to say. I really fucking can't say much more to say. Can't say much more. I just want you guys to know that the outcome is inevitable here. It's inevitable. Whatever happens to me, we're going to make it. All right. If everything goes dark, you have to be the light. You have to be the light. We have spent months preparing for this. Okay. New Year's Eve, we said it. There's going to be a time very, very soon. I'm getting the energy. There's going to be a time very, very soon when we have to take action. We have to do this stuff. You cannot give up. Do not listen to any of these fucking idiots who think that Trump can run 2024. We can get election reform. You fucking morons. Fucking morons. So fucking stupid. They are so fucking stupid. You have to just cut them out. Tell them. Useless. This is war. It's a digital war right now. We have no fucking option but to keep going forward. We got it. And we got it. All right, we got it. It's a couple more months of this. If we get out of contact, we are connected from the heart. We are connected from the heart. The info in Italy is it's blowing up. It's blowing up across Italy. It's blowing up across Italy. Guys, I mean, it's moving forward. It's just nonstop. We can't keep up with it. We can't keep up with everything that's happening. But look, all right, we got it. I love you all. I love you all. All right. We are a family. even if they separate us digitally, we are a family. Know that I am never giving up. If you don't hear from me, I'm never giving up. I'm always there with you. All right. I'm always there with you. We are always there. Keep spreading the light. All right. Keep spreading the light. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully.